Happy Friday, everybody. This is Elke here. I'm the founder of K-Writers. I'm also an author myself and a freelance writer. And I help writers reach their writing goals by giving them tangible, easy to implement tips. And today I'm going to share with you 6 ways to tackle writer's block. Writer's block is one of those things that I think every writer has struggled with at one point in time in their writing journey, or perhaps continuously struggle with at one point or another during a story. So today I'm going to share with you 6 ways to help you tackle writer's block. First thing you can do is read. Reading is a great way to spark new ideas, have a different way of thinking. It gets us thinking about something different in a different way. And my favorite thing about reading is learning new words and how to phrase them. As a writer, sometimes we tend to lean towards our favorite words and our favorite way of saying things. And, sometimes we tend to repeat ourselves, and reading other writers and how they form and create their words is a fantastic way to spark ideas. Oh, I could say this, or I can do this. So reading is really important way, or great way, to overcome writer's block. The second thing is to do something different creatively. Sometimes when we're writing all the time, we sort of get stuck. And I find that doing something different creatively, whether it's, art. I know a lot of writers who are also artists, or do something sculpting. Just do something different creatively is really can really be helpful. Taking photos, that's one of the things I love to do, and think about what is this picture or image, what's the story behind it. It's a great way to sort of get the creative juices flowing and help you overcome writer's block. Number 3. Mix up your schedule. Oh my gosh, I do this all the time because I work from home. So sitting at your desk all the time, you can kind of become stagnant and just thinking, oh my gosh, if I have to write one more blog post, I think I'm going to choke. Or you just can't think of anything new, and you just get so frustrated with just doing the same thing over and over. Now, routine, I'm also an advocate for routine. Routines are really important, but sometimes if it's causing you to be blocked and not moving forward, then sometimes we have to mix it up. And some ways that you can mix it up is, if you usually write on your computer, write in a journal, and vice versa. Read a different genre. I think we tend to read our favorite books, and then that kind of gets us stuck in our thinking. And sometimes when we read different genres, it sparks different ideas. So that's really important. Another thing is, go for a walk. If you run, walk. If you walk, run. Change it up. If you're always, in the evenings, if you're always sitting around watching TV after you write, or if you just sit around watching TV at the end of the day, try going for a walk, exercising, changing things up. Hang out with people that you haven't seen in a long time. Sometimes when we're sort of in the same routine, doing the same things all the time, we forget about stuff, or hanging out with people that you haven't seen in a while would be like bringing up old memories and maybe spark that passion that you once had about writing or your story. Eat healthier foods. Oh my goodness. This is really one that I do, and I find it really helpful. Too much junk food is not good, and it can actually also hinder your creativity in your writing. So if you've been on eating junk food for a while, mix it up. Eat some healthier foods, and also vice versa. If you've just been eating nothing but healthy foods, maybe it's time to treat yourself to something sweet and delicious. All right, on to number 4. Reread your story. I love doing this. Start from the beginning, because sometimes you get stuck in either the middle or the end of the story, and you're just so frustrated and you just don't know what to do anymore. And I find if I take a step back and start from the beginning of the story and read it with fresh eyes, a lot of times the solution of where you're stuck will come to you. And not just rereading the story, look at the outline, look at the character sketches, look at the setting sketches. A lot of times those things will not only help find solutions to the problems that you're looking at or that you're having in your story, but they also get you excited about those characters and the story, and also help you pass through that writer's block. So that is a great one. The fifth one, not everybody's going to like this one, but it is so true. And a lot of writers will tell you this: suck it up. You know, writing is hard. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And, you know, you just really have to force yourself to start writing. You know, emotions are fickle, and sometimes we just have to, you know, ignore your emotions and just sit down and get to work, start writing anything. And sometimes when we do that, our muse will show up, and they'll be the one to kick those fears, doubt, and that writer's block to the curb. So suck it up. And last but not least is to keep trying new things. Now, some of these tips might be helpful to you guys. You guys may be thinking, oh, this is great. I didn't think about this. I didn't think about that. And some of you may be thinking, you know what? I've heard all this before. I've tried all these things and nothing is working. I want to encourage you to just read it, especially if writer's block is something that you constantly struggle with on a regular basis. Read everything that you can about ideas on how to overcome writer's block. Sometimes you just need to find something that works for you. Every writer is different. I may say, like, I outlined this specific way and this works great for me. That might not work for everybody. And the same is true of writer's block. The key is to keep trying new things and keep looking for different ways of how to overcome and tackle your writer's block, and find ways that work for you, and exercise the crap out of them until they don't work. And you know what? Try something new, because writing is not an easy journey. There's tons of potholes, tons of roadblock, and the key is to keep trying new things that work for you and to get you to your goal and where you want to go. So there you have it. 6 ways to overcome writer's block. If you enjoyed this, I hope that you will like the K-Writers page. If you're looking for a community of writers that you can connect with online, I urge you to, or encourage you to, join the K-Writers writing group. And we've got 200 amazing writers there that are looking to connect with you. Take care. Bye.